Welcome to the second part of the representation of Oregon Trail through technology tools. In this section, I will show you how to use Google Maps to create your own presentation. The focus that we are going to have is I would like you to pick the topic of your family tree history. So, for example, I know that my great-grandma came from Portugal, my grandma came from Brazil, and then we are all the way in Oregon. So what I'm going to show you is the different tools that I would like you to use to represent how your family tree went from one place to another. So the first thing we need to do is go to Google and type in Google Maps. Click on that link and you'll get something like this that pops up. After you sign in, you have to have your own Google account, which we all do. So we sign in and then we go over here to where it says create map. It's going to ask for a title and description. We're going to call this Eliani's family history. Description is family history great grandma. You're going to have a better description than that, but I just wanted to get the point across. So what you do is then you click done. And then you got it. So you're going to click done to see what it looks like, and it's going to pop up with the title and description. You're going to go back to edit, and then you'll see these tools over here about a hand. What this does is allow you to move. You'll see a place marker. You can place marker anywhere you'd like. I'm going to delete it for now because I'll show you a little more detail how to do that. And then we have a path maker. You can draw a line along roads, or draw a shape. What I did in the Oregon Trail one is I drew a shape. So, a quick overview of how to do this is I'm going to pick 3 specific locations to talk about my family history. The requirement for you guys is to pick at least 3 that you can show a path that leads us to where we are now, which is the Dalles, Oregon. I know my great-grandma was from Portugal, so I'm going to put a little marker here. And in order to put a marker, you click on the little marker tab, you pick the location of where you would like it, and you just click. This screen pops up where you can put a title. I'm going to title this one Great-Grandma. Put a description. Great-Grandma was born in Portugal. Mine's very basic just because just this tutorial of how to use Google Maps. Right here, if you click on this little icon, you can actually switch it to have different pictures, different colors, whatever you like. And since they don't really have a picture of a grandma, I mean they have a picture of people, so I might as well just switch it to a woman. Click OK, and there's my little icon. So every time I can click on it, you'll see the title and the description. I'm going to add 2 more place markers. One in Recife, Brazil, where Grandma is from. Grandma was born in Brazil. I'm going to leave the little icon, click OK, and then 1 more marker over here in Oregon, where I have traveled to. Eliani has traveled to. He now lives in Oregon. Well, I guess I could put the Dalles. Leave my little marker. So right now I have 3 markers. All I had to do is click on the marker, insert some information, and it's there. Next, I'm going to show you how to draw a shape or a line. For this specific one, I'm just going to draw a line. So you click on draw a line, you click on where you want to start, the next point where you want it to go, and then the next point you want it to go. If it's your last point, Click it again. It will stop your trail, and then you can title it and add a description. If you would like, you could change the color of the line, but we won't go into changing the width and the size. So another way you could do this is also you could add a little marker and change it to some other symbol. I'm just going to pick a yellow and write family history. Great grandma was born in Portugal and moved to Recife, Brazil, where she had my grandma. From here, my grandma had my mother, and then she had me, and we moved to Dallas, Oregon. So I added a little text. So you can see over here on the side, and every time you add something, it pops up over here. Like I added an image, and I have the title and the description I wrote. Anytime you want to see or edit it, you can just click over here and it'll pop right up. So I have 3 icons representing the location, 1 icon represented with text on the journey, and a path I created. I'm going to click done, and my map should be done. So every time I click something, my information should pop up, what I wrote. Your objective for this lesson is to go into Google Maps and create your own family history. I need at least 3 different locations that the journey can go to. You may have to go further back in your family tree line. You need to create 3 stops, 1 path, and 1 pinpoint of text describing the journey and who went from where. For example, when I talked about here where my great-grandma, then my grandma, then I, and then we traveled. I was going to have to show you and require you to add a picture to it, but it's mostly internet-based pictures, and we'll just get into that another time. So, enjoy and have fun with this.